Hi guys. Who am I? I am a spirit having a human experience. I am the baby of 9, 4 brothers, 4 sisters. I am what some call a minister, doctor of metaphysical sciences. I am a human being human, as one moon mother would say. And yes, I am coming to you from my bed. Why? Because I can. You know, it's a really glorious experience finally being in life where you wanted to be and you said as a kid, I'm going to retire early, I'm going to enjoy my home, my things that I worked hard to buy. I'm going to do all those simple things in life I wanted to do, meet new people and travel to their homes and visit with them. I'm going to have several businesses of which I make lots of beautiful things, or just help people. And happy to say both of those businesses are going well. Thank you. Thanks to you. So, I was having a chat with a young one. I chat with many young ones. And you young ones ask the most amazing things. So, I thought, well, I'm just going to do a who am I? And the biggest thing I am, of course, the first thing I am is a spirit in this meat suit, as some like to call it. Yeah, sorry about the light. I forgot I should have done this earlier so I could turn it. Anyway, no matter. And I want you to know, the person that asked the question, that you are such a beautiful and glorious person. You're such a beautiful, glorious spirit inside a beautiful body with a beautiful mind. I mean, you have gone through a lot in your young years on this planet. And sometimes, you know, I look at youngsters like you and say, wow, you've endured so much just having the challenges you have mentioned to me in our time of talking. You know, and it just reminds me of how blessed I am. I didn't have your childhood. And yeah, sure, just like everybody else, I've had some rough spots, but I'm not going to sit around, you know, complaining about them or blaming others about them. Not saying that you do, yet you and I both know that people tend to blame others for their unhappiness. Anyway, so I'm sitting here wrapping my, oh shoot, I forgot what this is called. Something stone. Pine stone. And I thought, you know, now would be the appropriate time, since I'm sitting here thinking on this beautiful Sunday, I think it's Father's Day. It's been so long since I've celebrated Father's Day with my mother. And happy to you single mothers as well as the fathers. There is no box. There is no box. A single parent is a single parent. Yeah, on Mother's Day, I wish the fathers happy Mother's Day too, because you got both jobs, you know. Anyway, so I'm sitting here doing what I had great pride in doing. You know, and you already know this, my dear. Taking your crystals or a piece of wood or anything else from nature. Where am I? I'm over here, right? Okay. From nature. And putting some wire on it so you can wear it, so you can heal. And touch your crystals and touch that, I don't know, piece of wood or bone or whatever. So you can feel better, have a clearer mind with all the crap that's going on. And it's not just today, it's forever. Crap never ends. what does end is how you look at it. So again, I'm the baby of 9, so I was very well protected all my life. All my life. I had one sister or one brother or whoever to, fight for me and, do those types of things for me all my life. So I never had to even think about fighting for myself until I was 23, moved to San Jose, California from San Bernardino, California. And you learn. It doesn't matter if you like it, if you don't like it, we learn. And I learned quickly to just adjust all those things that I don't like. All of them. Spiders, scary movies, scary dreams, scary people, scary bosses, scary first boyfriends that don't treat you as well as you would like. And all those experiences, my dear, make you exactly who and what you are. Excuse me. How you choose to look at all those situations makes you exactly who and what you are. And I'm so happy you choose to not hate and not look what, so-and-so did to me. And just being the age that you are, I gotta say kudos to you, because you have had, and I don't often like using this word, a hard young life. I have spent nights crying, wishing I could just take it away, and I know I can't. So anyway, so I'm the baby of 9. I make jewelry. I teach people how to use their spiritual gifts. As I get older, am becoming a better listener. So that's what I spend most of my day doing, believe it or not. I don't particularly like talking on the phone, but hey, I have WhatsApp, and you can talk and talk and talk and talk for I don't know how long before that little thing goes off. Unlike Facebook, you only have 1 minute. If you use Facebook, that's fine. I'll still listen, because once you hit the first one, it just keeps going to the next and to the next and the next and the next. So that's fine. I am a lover of life. Whether I like certain things in it or not, I choose to just love, that spider that I saw crawling up the wall. What am I going to do? God created that too. That's probably my sister or brother or whatever. I don't know. I choose to look at things positively no matter what, because when my daughter decided to go home, I was 27. When my daughter decided to just be here for 3 months and go home, and then I was in a depression for a year. I came out of the depression, overeater. Yeah, I remember distinctly. I think I told you this, but in case I haven't, yeah. So then I had a car, wonderful job, tons of money, cheap rent, and I would take great joy in just getting up at whatever in the morning. I was depressed, so then I was getting up at like 5 in the morning. My job was right down the street, so I didn't really need to get up until like 7:30, because I bathe and stuff at night, set my clothes out for the whole week on Sundays, blah blah blah. So I would get up, drive through McDonald's, order 2 Big Mac meals and sodas. I'm not even much of a soda drinker, really. I don't buy soda. Unless I have a meal, if I'm going to treat myself, I'll have a meal and I'll have a Sprite. But, So I decided to go to Overeaters Anonymous and get some counseling. And after that, I vowed to never, ever, ever, ever go there again. So even on my unbalanced days, and I'm looking at what's going on today, I don't mention that C word, the V word, and all of them other words that really don't have much importance, because it's just a lesson. You're here to learn your lesson. I'm here to learn my lesson. If you go fight for that thing that's going on, cool. I choose not to. My sisters and brothers went to all the protests and stuff when I was younger, and it was interesting to hear about, and I just thought, oh my God, that's so scary. You could have died, Anyway, I choose to just be in my comfortable bed, make my jewelry, and just send that energy out to all the people. Peace. Let peace be still. And no matter what you, as a different human being human, chooses, I'll send you peace too. No matter which side of balance you're on, no matter. Whatever you choose is none of my business. I don't care whatever you choose. I'm still going to wish you love and peace and harmony. Yeah, it's a choice. It's mine. Shut up. Don't write to me about that. And even though I choose not to watch the news, I am allowed by Spirit occasionally to take a peek here or there. And then I go ask my friends who are really, really, really into the news, okay, I saw this clip, here it is. Does this mean this, and this, and this, and this? Well, no, that means this is this, and this. Oh, okay, education class done for the day. Well, for the news anyway. I still have other things to learn, just like every other human being human, So I just choose to be Pollyanna about everything. Good experiences and not as good human experiences. I don't think of anything as bad because we all learn, because I learned something from even those uncomfortable experiences. So I just choose to be comfortable in knowing I'm going to be uncomfortable with something. No, I don't like the fact that some people still treat me less than what I know I am. Because I know I'm a beautiful, glorious, and divine queen of my reality. I'll allow you to have yours. I don't care. And no matter what you say or what you believe, I'm just gonna love you through your own experiences too. I'm not gonna waste energy. Do you know how much energy it takes to channel spirits to come through my brain to talk to you? It takes just that much for the spirit as well. So I know it takes just that much energy for you to do this or for you to do that. It's a choice. So, today, my dear one, was a wonderful day. I slept so good. I've been drinking more water, so I was up all night going to the bathroom. And the blessing in that is, oh, what did it just say? Something flashed. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Am I still recording? I am. Let's keep it pushing. I woke up. I remember my dreams. I had fun dreams, and I had some not so fun dreams. And you put the lessons all together in your head. I don't try to figure out what everything means. I just let it flow. I'm not gonna, oh my God, I dreamt, I was in the hospital, and what does that mean? No. Okay, when that moment, when that energetic moment happens, I'll know and say, okay, Spirit, what's next? What's in my best interest? What should I do? If I don't hear anything, then I'll go to a person that I trust implicitly and ask him for a reading, And in the meantime, and in between time, it was a glorious day. I actually pretty much skipped down the stairs this morning. Yes. Everything's feeling groovy. I didn't wake up with a headache today, like I have been lately, but I know that that's just from, and I know that's just from watching too much news. So I had a really long, oh, do you remember, honey, I was telling you about my sister Anna? Yeah, so I had a really long webcam session with her yesterday. Oh my gosh, she taught me so much about politics and stuff, and my brain is just, it feels like a manufacturing company, excuse me. all those machines puffing smoke and working, working, working. But it feels good. It feels good to have my, 59-year-old brain tingling because I learned so much. Anyway, so I let, my little baby girl go do her thing. Came back up the stairs because I waited too late. Yeah, I wanted to hurry up and finish this by now. 10:22. I wanted to have this finished by now so I could finish my other wrap. And that's okay. Because I'm retired and don't have anything else to do but what the heck ever I feel like doing. And it's a glorious life. And for those of you out there that are retired and you're stressing and huffing and puffing, it just takes one call to your city and you ask that city person, like here in I think in California and Vegas it's 211. The 211 operator that gives you information about your city, state, blah, 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 blah. And you just say, I need help with such, 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 such. Can you give me a name and number? Come on, yeah. And in any case, if you don't ever know where to start for looking for help, call the police station and say, who do I call to get, I don't know, a food basket? I don't know. And then they'll give you some names and numbers. And while we're on that topic, you can always start with Red Cross, Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, and whatever your local big, huge church is, even if it's not your church, okay? Okay. So, I come in as usual on Sundays, so I water all my succulents until they go pee. Turn the AC on finally, because it's already, 92. Yeah, I don't usually go outside after 80, so. But I'm trying to be better to my little girl here. She's snoring. And, got to keep my exercise up as much as I can. So even if I don't go for a walk all the way down to the pool and back, or even around my section of apartments, I at least go up and down the stairs 4 times a day, every day, whether I like it or not. Even if I'm moving at a snail's pace, I go down those darn stairs because things got to keep moving, just they have to keep moving. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. That's who and what I am, a helper of all, to all. Oh, excuse me, a listener to all. I try to be a helper to all because even if you come at me with, hey, Tasha, how can I find such and such and such and such? I want to, I don't know, rent to own a house in Mississippi. I don't know, but I know this about that. You see, I got, 4,000 something friends on that Facebook thing, and whatever on other social media platforms. I just go put in my thing, Mississippi. Whatever those friends are in Mississippi, I ask them, do you know, do you know, do you know, do you know, do you know? Somebody's going to say, sure, yeah, I do. And I'll say, okay, is it okay if I hook up Boo Boo Kitty with you and you can help her get a name or number or something? And sometimes people say no. I say, okay, so what's the name of it? I'll go get it myself. People helped me when I needed help. And I was homeless. Living in my car. Yeah. Several times, 3 times in my life. So what do I look like not helping somebody? I don't know, get a babysitter. Find something to eat. Even if I have to, sell 10 pieces for $20 and help them get something to eat. Gas in their car to keep the motor running so, he or she can keep their kids warm as they live in the car. It's easy. Yeah, crap is always going to be going on in the world. And I'm always going to choose peace and to help someone. Because so many has helped me in my life and I never paid them back. So that's why I'm always grateful that I have a big mouth. Hey, I need this. Well, maybe I don't need it, but, some lady with 6 kids living in her van needs, a little Bunsen burner thing. So when she goes to a campground, she can plug it in and make some, noodles and a peanut butter sandwich for her kids. Why not? And yeah, I know a lot of you right now, and I'm particularly empathetic, it's just me, and don't write to me about it. I'm particularly always protective of single parents, men and women, you know? I mean, it's a hard job for two, least of all, one adult taking care of 1, 6, 10 kids. Don't matter. You know? Not having any money, pay your rent, landlords are kicking you out because they want their rent, blah, blah, blah. It's never just, so easy. And even when I was homeless, I still had to be grateful. At least I had a car. A lot of homeless people didn't even have a car. At least I had a job in the Silicon Valley back then where I could park my car way, 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 way out because I was working for huge corporations in the clerical field, one form or another. And so I parked my car out underneath the lights so the security guard can see my car and knew that I was sleeping in my car way back there when nobody parked because it was so far away, and just chose to be happy for that because at least I was secure enough to sleep someplace, So, I don't know about you, but I'm going to keep on being positive knowing tomorrow's going to be better. The next day's going to be better. The next day's going to be better. And yeah, I'm really fortunate right now. I have food. My bills are at a zero balance. I have 2 people that feed me and check on me if nobody else does. So hey, I know I have, to some would consider I have a perfect life. And yeah, I consider I have a perfect life. I mean, if my body were dead and just laying here, I'd have 1 or 2 people that's going to come and check on me. So I am so grateful for you, my dear one. I'm grateful for all my blessings that I have. I might not have what I want right now, but I have. I've got food. I got two elderly ladies that I would say, as humans would call, my best friends, that would stop anything and everything and come and take me here or do this or do that. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody is willing to do that. Princess. She running in her sleep. So I know I am so blessed, and I have to tell you, every single day before I open my big brown eyes, I thank Source for everything I have. Everything. Important lesson, then I'm going to let you go, honey, because I know you have chores to do today, even if it is Father's Day. It's not easy to do, yet I recently, again, learned the important lesson of not expecting anything from anyone. So, oh, that's my sister. Oh, that's my best friend. Oh, that's my, blah, 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 blah. No. Nobody's going to take care of you but you. Nobody's going to live up to your dreams but you. They're not going to always help you with your goals or what you want, how you want it. So, learn early. Don't depend on others for anything. And it was very hard to come to that conclusion, and even though I don't like that word hard, it was hard to come to that conclusion, a few days after my birthday, when I allowed my human self to be disappointed in things not happening how I planned them a year ago. And that's when you have to learn to just let people go. I mean, you be there and talk to them or whatever, but let go of the notion that anybody's here to do anything for you at all. It's your life. You can hear that, right? Yeah, he gotta go. You are the creator of your own happiness and unhappiness. And since I made that choice and cut a couple of girls loose from me in my life, I have had nothing but good every single day. Okay, my good comes in the form of having at least 2 to 3 customers every single day. So that's why you see my scroll with the names on it and then they're crossed off one by one by one. Those are my customers waiting for me to make their jewelry. What an honor. What an honor is that? You know? I am so blessed to have people that want my jewelry. That's my dream come true. Literally, you know? So I thank Source, I thank you, I thank myself for just choosing to let go. You know, and they're not horrible people, they're not stupid, they're not lazy, they're not blah 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 blah. They're just being their self, putting, other things that are more important to them, making it more important to their life than me. And that's how it should be. I'm not anybody's end all be all. I'm just a senior citizen trying to have the best second childhood I can before I go home. And thank you for being in that. And thank you for coming into my vibration. I truly appreciate you. You are such a joy. And you're a really great teacher. I've learned so much from you, dear one. You truly are a joy. You do make me smile, I gotta tell you. There's a whole bunch of other things that I was gonna say, and I think it's time I can just shut up and do another Who Am I? So in the meantime, in between time, know that I love you. Always here, whether I choose to webcam or not. It's just not my favorite thing to do, or talk on the phone. So I'll get over that. I'm trying. Because I know a lot of people like to talk on the phone. Yeah, okay, I'm trying. I'll get there again. So, know that I love you. Have a beautiful day, my dear. And thank you. Thank you. I love you. Bye, guys.